If you find yourself wondering about the great mysteries, please consider subscribing. It is in the asking of hard questions that we often find the most interesting paths. Think back with me to a time long ago. Imagine a land of sun and sand, sustained by a single, mighty river. This was ancient Egypt. Then, one day, strange and terrible things began to happen. The great Nile, the very lifeblood of the kingdom, seemed to turn to blood. What could cause such a thing? What would the people have thought, seeing their source of life turn into a river of death? The water became foul, the fish perished. Soon after, another strangeness occurred. Let us first walk down the path of faith. For many, the plagues are not a puzzle at all. They are a clear and deliberate message. The story is not about random ecological events. It is about a confrontation, a stubborn ruler, and a powerful, unseen force. Each plague is a demonstration of power. A demand is made, it is refused, a consequence follows. The sequence is intentional, a lesson taught with the elements of the earth. Nature becomes an instrument of a higher will. The river is turned, the frogs are sent, judgment not accident, suffering as consequence of injustice. In this light, the plagues speak a divine language, power over water, life and death, sky and land, awe, reverence, and a voice speaking through nature. Now, let us walk down a different path, a path of scientific inquiry. This path asks how before it asks why. Could there be a natural explanation? Some believe so. They suggest a chain reaction. It begins with the river, drought followed by downpour. Iron-rich silt stains the flow, or a toxic algal bloom turns the river blood red. The organism releases toxins, fish die, water becomes undrinkable. Amphibians escape the poison, swarming the land. Predators vanish, balance collapses. Gnats and flies thrive in stagnant water and decay. Disease spreads, pestilence and boils. Climatic shifts bring hail and locusts. A distant eruption casts darkness. One long, interconnected, horrifying, but explainable cascade. But must we choose only one path? What if the truth lies where these roads intersect? Perhaps it is not miracle versus nature. What if it is both? A natural event can still feel like a miracle. Even if explained, would it lessen the terror? Would it diminish the feeling that the world cries out? An illness can feel like judgment, even with a bacterial cause. A day turned to night can feel like the end, even if from distant ash. Fear, awe, the search for meaning. Explanations do not erase human experience. The genius of the tale, chaos woven into purpose, justice, freedom, faith. So not miracle or science, but can a scientific event be a miracle and a natural disaster, a divine warning? Two truths held at once. This ancient story compels us to look at our own world. We live in interconnected systems. Small changes unleash massive storms. One river's poison travels for miles. Science traces the chain of events, the how, ever-increasing clarity. But does science answer every question? It explains a hurricane, not how to heal a home. It maps a virus, not the fear in a community. Science gives knowledge, faith and philosophy give meaning. Even explained events still leave us with awe, fear, and the search for reason. Imagine the dying river, the air thick with insects, the smell of decay, a child with fever. Would you think of algal cascades, or look up and ask why? Would you see a sign? Would you change? Were the plagues divine intervention, or a natural chain? And does the answer change the power of the story? Tell us in the comments. Let us explore together. If you find value in these questions, please subscribe and join us for our next exploration.